Don't you wish you could have had your first drink nearly 3 years prior to when you did? Well, today I will be talking about why we should move the legal age requirement to drink alcohol in the United States down to the age of 18 from the age of 21. For one, you should be able to drink when you turn 18. I mean, and here's a couple of reasons. If you can fight in the military and die for your country, if you can get high off weed or many other substances, you should be able to drink. Not to mention that the legal age requirement to drink is actually 18 in a lot of other countries, and was even at one point here in the US. Why should somebody be able to go to war, die for their country at the age of 18? But also, that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about is how come when he gets home from that battle, if he were to have survived, he cannot drink with his comrades to celebrate their victory. But yet, that's just because of 3 years of age. Again, why can he be in the military but not be able to drink a beer when he gets home? Just saying, doesn't make much sense to me. But does that seem inhumane to anyone else? Just me? No, I thought it wasn't just me. But anyway, why are we letting people straight out of high school into the military? It seems like a very poor idea. Because, well, I, as somebody who is still in the US lower education system and the higher education system, know that the K through 12 schools here in the United States are not very good schools and do not teach you much about life or going to battle or, any type of skills you really need to be a functioning human, nonetheless, one who is in the military. But back on track. If you can get high at 18, high off weed, high off many other substances, very legal, but you cannot drink alcohol. Do these not have similar effects on young people's bodies? Then how come I can get high but not drink alcohol? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make very much sense. But a lot of countries around the world have their drinking age at 18. This includes most countries in Europe, excluding Germany and one other, who have theirs set at 18, or at 16, sorry. And also most countries elsewhere around the world, including Asia, Oceania, South America, I believe Canada and Mexico, and even quite a few countries in Africa. But, so why exactly are we different from the majority of the world and require it at 21 years of age on this planet to drink alcohol? Well, I have the reason that most people say, and most people would say that it's because drinking is not good for young people's bodies and brain development. And my answer to that is neither is getting high off weed or any other substance for that matter, but yet it's legal at 18. Not to mention, it's hard for your brain to develop or your body to be any good if you're dead for military combat. And the U.S. is always at war. So, well, almost always. So, how come that's a thing, but yet drinking at 18 isn't? Not to mention, most people end up drinking before they're 21 anyway, especially in between that 18 to 21 block when they're out of their parents' house and on their own, and just use like fake IDs or have a friend who's over the age of 21 buy it for them. So why can't we just legalize it? Because if the mass population is going to do something, what is the point in having it illegal? We're just going to end up fining and arresting the majority of Americans, and that doesn't look very good on us to other countries if most of us are in jail or getting fines for doing stuff. So, but at one point, the drinking age was actually up to the states, and it was 18 in a lot of places around the country. However, based on my research, when that originally happened, it did cause a lot more driving under the influence cases, which, not good, more deaths, just more car crashes, all that. Not very good. However, I have a solution. So, my solution? We can make a new job that is basically a cop, but instead of being a cop, he is paid to sit in the parking lot of every bar while they're open. And you may be saying, but bars can't afford that. Bars make enough money. They can pay one more guy. And if not, I'm sure the federal government can, or the state government. But this guy's actual job would be to do a breathalyzer test on every person that walked out of the bar, especially those who tried to get into a car right after. And this is a win-win situation because not only will it cut down on driving under the influence cases, but it also makes a new job so that more people can get jobs and more people are being paid and less people are in poverty. In conclusion, if you can die for your country or get high, why can you not drink alcohol? Plus, it is said at 18 years of age to drink alcohol in most countries around the world. So why do we gotta be different? Not to mention, it was 18 here at one point, but we changed it to 21. And this could provide a new job, and that is why you should be able to drink at the age of 18 in the United States of America. Please go vote at your next poll now.